voices crackling through the night. Fast lane towns ignite. Gear shift sweat on the track. Cold-blooded eyes staring back. Metals clashing, heartbeat race. Speed and scales in the same space. Stories of speed spinning wild. Fury and cold blood compiled. Revving up, adrenaline high. Fast and fierce, no alibi. Gear shift sweat on the track. Cold-blooded eyes staring back. Metals clashing, heartbeat race. Speed and scales in the same space. Stories of speed spinning wild. Fury.
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? What the hell? What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Speedway Stories tonight. It's me, Wally, back with you guys again. How you guys all doing tonight? Welcome to the Nonsensical Network. It's Monday night, and glad to see everybody. Hopefully, everybody had a good weekend and stuff. We're gonna do a motorsports recap this weekend of what was going on this past weekend in the motorsports world. But first, like I said, welcome to the Nonsensical Network. We're 7 days a week on all platforms. Check us out in the bio link down there at the bottom scrolling if you guys want to check us out. We have a show for about everybody all week long, 7 days a week. Also, check out Beauty and the Beard on Facebook and Instagram. Get you some nonsensical swag and stuff. If you don't want that, you can hit Nikki up and she can pretty much customize anything and do almost anything, shirts, cups, all that stuff for you. But yeah, that's Beauty and the Beard. All right, to start the night off tonight, big news in the motocross world. Hayden Deegan got busted this past week before the race, got busted for street racing and stunt driving. This kid's an up-and-comer superstar in the motocross world, and he just made a stupid mistake. I wanted to share with everybody about that and everything else. That, yeah, he got in some serious trouble, and he's the latest talk all over Facebook and all over the internet and everything else with what he did. His dad was a well-known racer, and his sister's big into the racing and stuff too, Haley. Hopefully this is a learning experience for him that maybe he can bounce back from this and everything else and learn from it. I mean, we were all young and dumb at one time, so I know we weren't young, dumb, and rich, had money, but still, yeah, let's just hope he learned his lesson and can bounce back from it. And then also I seen for the China Grand Prix, there was 2 drivers that were suspended. My buddy Benji usually, I know probably he's watching or in his schedule, but I've seen they both got suspended for the race this weekend and allowed to race. So that was some interesting news to find out to happen. Um, but yeah, they that was the top two stories I seen from the weekend in the motorsports world that it kind of shocked me to see, especially with the Hayden Deegan situation. Man, that's I kind of look up to that kid because he's a hell of a dirt bike rider and everything else, and he does really good. He's very competitive, um, does quite well. So, but yeah, they I'll tell you tomorrow. But yeah, they usually do that stuff and everything else. And there's a backdrop that I came to that our boy Blaze made for me today. I figured I'd share it out with you guys. It's a new backdrop for Speedway Stories. But yeah, and then on to some NHRA news. They just got done racing out in Arizona this past weekend. And Sean Langdon ended up winning the top fuel races and everything else out there for the 40th annual Arizona Nationals. I'm trying to see who else there was. And Pro Mod, this guy is well known. He has Speed Truck World down in Florida. Mike Staravos. He just won two in a row now for the Pro Mod racing over the weekend. This guy has come a long way. He's been in the radio game, no time NT grudge racing game, and everything else. Now he's making a name for himself in the pro mod world of the NHRA and everything. So, I mean, he's been doing really good and stuff for himself. Proud of him. Congratulations out to him. Um, let's see. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I just figured to jump on here. If anybody's got anything to say or anything in the comments or whatever, jump in. But just wanted to give a rundown of the that's the big news that I know of that's going on right now in the world of the motorsports world. So, but yeah, the and during the Arizona Nationals, legend Ron Kemp's had a mishap and everything else, and he's good and stuff, but his car motor came apart on him during one of his passes and stuff, and it hit the wall and everything. But he did really good and everything else. He's good. So um, Austin Prock of John Force Racing ended up winning the funny car side of the big boy deal down there. And living legend in the pro stock world, Greg Anderson picked up another win too. So I mean, it's nice to see that he's still out there plugging away in the pro stock cars and stuff. So, but yeah, that's what's recently going on that side of the NHRA deal. Um, there's a lot of racing coming up here in the next month. April's really going to be the kickoff for a lot of things, or especially around here in Ohio and everything else. So we're going to get started. There's been a lot of them going on right now and everything else, but our first kind of like big race around here will be at National Trail Raceway. It's a no prep race and everything else that they're going to put on. It's like king of the track deal. And then also, if you're in the Michigan area, I believe it is. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, if you're in the Michigan area, also that weekend, they're doing a small tire. They're doing a no prep race up there as well. But yeah, I mean, there's going to be a lot of racing coming up. The season's really kicking off for drag racing and everything else, like down south and out west. Also, I want to give a shout out to what I consider a local hero of mine in the dirt track world, Devin Moran, on back-to-back wins in the late model races and everything else. Congratulations, buddy. You and your family has been some dominant people in the sport. Continue doing your success, man. Love watching you grow. And then also on the no prep side of things, the this weekend coming up in Florida. I don't know if it's gonna be live on YouTube, what the deal is, but Cletus McFarland and the legend Beater Bomb, they're doing a all-wheel drive versus rear-wheel drive event down there in Florida. Both guys has put a team together to race each other to see who's the dominant in the drag racing world of all-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive motorsports. I've seen Beater Bomb's list of drivers. Man, he's got some of the best in the game, and there's still a lot out there that he could have chose from too. But with what he's got lined up, those boys in the all-wheel drive class that's with Cletus is they're gonna have their hands full on. I mean, love Cletus to death, everything else, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I don't know. Like I said, I'll find out more and post about it and stuff, but I don't believe it's gonna be live or anything else. I'll find out for sure. Mm, I'm trying to figure out what else the motorsports wise to talk about with you folks out there since I don't have a guest this week. I'm going to try to work on getting some more guests to come on the show for tonight and for my Thursday night show, Cold Blooded Conversations. So, drag racing, they also had a deal down North Carolina, South Carolina. It was a dig or die. A lot of guys I know that went and raced and everything else was racing down there this weekend. So, um, but yeah, they did. There's a lot of like I said, most of the racing up here in the Midwest is just coming around the corner for us. So I'll have plenty more coming up from April until basically the end of October for everybody up here. Um, but yeah, other than that, like I said, I just wanted to jump on, give some local news, what's happening in the motorsports world. Um, Eventually down the road, I'll have something. I'm gonna probably take you guys along on a little bit of the build and everything else when it comes time for my Mustang and everything. We'll see what happens with that. Might do a little bit on that, do some recordings, and then put up on our channel for this side of my show. So, but yeah, other than that, that's pretty much all I got for tonight and everything else. Sorry, it's short and sweet tonight. But yeah, there you go. Check us out. Like I said, we're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, live, all 7 days a week, and everything else. You can find us on all social media platforms. I'll try that, man. But yeah, we're here 7 days a week. My shows kick off the week with Speedway Stories. I'm your host, of course, Wally, and everything else. Tuesday nights, Glick's House of Music. Wednesday night is What the Fuck News. It's things in the news that make you go, what the fuck. Glick hosts it and everything else. Thursday nights, we're back here with my cold-blooded conversations where I talk everything reptiles, and I'm kind of including a little bit of everything in the animal world. I'm going to start doing on my show and stuff. But it's mostly the reptiles, the scaly friends and stuff that we have. Um, Friday night is Nonsense and Chill with our host Blaze. Watch short films and everything else of local directors and everything. Come in and hang out. This Friday night actually is his trivia night. It's gonna be fantasy. You guys check it out. It's 8 o'clock Friday night. Saturdays, every other week we have Cash's Corner, which is WWE wrestling. If you like wrestling, tune into it. But this Saturday it won't be, but it'll be the following week. We're on the road. They're on the road to WrestleMania talking about it if you're into wrestling. Then Saturday night is the granddaddy of them all, is the Nonsensical Nonsense Show, where we open the panel up if you're brave enough to come up, let your balls hang out with us and deal with our crazy shit and let loose and just have a good time where everybody just dogs on each other and has fun. Tune in Saturday night. And then Sunday is Unnecessary Roughness with Glick, Rick, and Derek when he's available. They talk everything sports on Sundays. So everybody, I'm sorry, like I said, sorry it was short and sweet, but also check out Beauty and the Beard on Facebook and Instagram. Nikki will get you hooked up with whatever you need, nonsensical swag or whatever, or just anything in general. Throw her an idea and she'll probably hook you up. Everybody have a good Monday night. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Nonsensical network, different flavor every day. Movie talks, new flicks hitting the display. Microphone magic, musicians spill the praise. From reptiles to motorsports, burning rubber craze. Football crashes, touchdowns, epic plays. News spinning, catching on the latest phase. Gleaming cars, engines roaring up the pace. Street tales, urban stories we embrace. Tune in, every week diverse. Groove to the beats, let the rhythm immerse. Lyrics flowing, ciphers full of verse. Nonsensical network, feel the universe. Interviews buzzing, stars in the circuit. Worlds a tapestry, pieces we interpret. Hip-hop to rap, the flow never stagnant. Reptilian tales, nature's arrangement. Cars with muscle, engines with might. Motorsports roaring, speed in the night. Discussions heated, always a delight. Network of nonsense, but the vibe's just right. Tune in, wait for that beat. Flow so seamless, feeling so sweet. Urban grooves, rhythm from the street. Nonsensical network, always on repeat.